Uh-oh, I said the F word. There are 4 F's when it comes to living the fasting lifestyle. Let's start with F word number 1, food. Ask yourself, what is your relationship to food, especially during this time? We're on lockdown, and at least for most of us. Are you abusing your relationship? Are you mentally abusing yourself towards how you feel about food? Ask yourself some of these questions, because this affects how you will maintain your goals or reach your goals. Food is a wonderful thing. Since being at home, I'm trying out new things and putting a variety of things to make in the home. So right now I'm on a kick about eggplant lasagna to be exact. Try it out. These are some things that you can just test out yourself and see if it's something you can incorporate into your meal plan when you take a break from fasting. On our refeed, we want to make the best of it. And as we live OMAD, or even if you're doing 2 meals a day and doing an intermittent fasting schedule, you want to make it count for some good old-fashioned clean food. So try something out like that. Take one item when you actually get to the store or order in, and try one item that you've never done before in your kitchen. See how it turns out. I'd love to hear more about it. Our family. I hope that you would have some of your family in your own home under the same roof that you can spend time with. And maybe you're spending time too much with each other. I know that I cannot be under my partner for long periods of time. I love him to death, but I have to have my alone time, my breaks. I have to take my walks. And there's a video on walking if you like to check that out as well. And it's just going to release those endorphins that make me happy. And especially when sometimes it just can get a little depressing staying in the house 24/7. So get out. And with the family, they should understand your lifestyle, especially if you're fasting and eating OMAD, whatever direction you're doing it in. Your family needs to be sat down and told what you're doing. You don't want to go off so far off to the left where, hey, we just gave up completely just because we're home. This is something that's psychological, I know, within our mindset and the emotions we feel, and spiritual. So don't let it defeat you, and speak with your family. They understand, and I think they'll start to adapt to your lifestyle. Or if they refuse and they are eating all the wrong foods, just lead by example and show them what you're doing that's right. And you know what? They see the results and maybe they'll join later. So the fast. Yes. Are you tweaking your schedule? Are you taking a break from fasting? It's okay if you decide to. You can do a little bit smaller version of a fast. Maybe it's just juice fasting, and that's what I like to call mono fasting. And you're picking one category of food that you will only eat for whatever amount of days you set, or you can just take out one category of food and say, like those cleansers out there, the community, you're doing the sugar cleanse, and that's taking a huge category out of your lifestyle, and this is a form of fasting as well. Kudos to you if you're doing that, and it's okay to adjust your schedule a little bit. And for me, yes, I kind of adjusted a little bit, but for the most part, I've been sticking to a 23-hour fast and giving myself an hour to 2-hour eating window. But I'm still eating good things, clean things as much as I can. Now, on the weekend, I may give myself a break and just maybe have a meal and a half, just so I can participate with the family under the household and try to have a meal with them and connect with them that way as well. Do not beat yourself up about if you're not sticking to your regular schedule, because, you know, there's no one really judging you. And just remember that living the fasting lifestyle is something that most people will not do and refuse to do. But the discipline that we give it is priceless. Fat loss. Yeah, that's my other F word. Fat loss is the result of what you put into by doing the other three F's, right? Food, family, fasting. It brings results of fat loss in the most extreme way that people will see and notice it once you're out and about. So when you're taking that walk, so do it. Reach your goals. And if you're taking a step back, that's okay, but you'll probably still have some fat loss if you're loosening up on the intermittent fasting schedule. It's okay. It just be a little bit slower on the goal that you're trying to reach, but you're doing it and it's a wonderful thing. I have one more F word, and that's FOMO, fear of missing out. The good thing is we're kind of all in this together, so there's really not much to miss out on. Living a minimalistic lifestyle or the simple lifestyle, you don't need much. Having less and wanting less is just addicting in itself. So don't have FOMO. It's okay. Life picks up from where we left off, I'm sure, when we return to what that looks like as quote unquote normal. It also helps us to discover something more about ourselves and what God is giving us, the gifts that He's given us to see better and to have discernment. Do not worry. And again, keep doing what you're doing. I'm looking forward to you guys and talking to you more on next videos coming up. And if you have any suggestions about what your F word is, I'd love to hear more. Please leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. We are certainly growing very slowly on this channel, but I appreciate it that it is growing slow and steady. So thank you so much for your support. And again, don't forget, caregiving begins with you. Bye.
A faded photograph feels like 100 years ago. Life was easy then.